Hey, what's up, fantasy football fans? Week 4 is in the books. We're going to start week 5 right now. Week 4 was pretty wild with the whole COVID situation and what was going to happen with some of the Titans players and the Steelers players and Cam Newton too. So there was a lot of moving pieces. But once again, right now, that's kind of where depth really helps you. I'm gonna talk about like 4 different things today. One, I'm gonna go over bad beats and hype players. 2, I'm gonna talk a little bit about where I was right and where I was wrong. And then 3, I'm gonna kind of scan the waiver wires with you guys so you guys can put in some waiver claims. And I'm also going to talk a little bit more about setting my lineup, and I'll just set my lineup for one team. But let's dive right into it. I'm gonna go into bad beats right now. Here's my team for one of these leagues. I wouldn't say it was a close one, but I definitely got some bad beats. And this is kind of why I want to talk about, like the some hype players as well, and where people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, I got to get him," or "Oh no, I don't need to get him," or so forth. So here we go. This is a team. Alrighty, so here I am right here. I'm on the left when it finishes loading. So I'm on the left here. On the right, they had, if you notice, they had OBJ. Darren Waller, he's a baller. But OBJ was the one that really, really killed me. Up until then, it was kind of an even matchup. Myles Gaskin was a guy that I didn't want to play, but I was forced to play him because I had James Conner on the bench over there, which is kind of, it is what it is. So I had to play Myles Gaskin. Also, too, I had Tyler Lockett, and he kind of killed me because, usually he's good for at least 10 to 12 points. But so I'm telling you guys right now, the hype about OBJ, everyone's worried about him, or everyone thinks, oh, he's back to the old OBJ. No, I will bet anybody right now $50 that he is not going to score that many points the rest of the year. He's not going to play against the Cowboys the rest of the year. So he's not going to be getting that much love. Trust me. Okay? So that was one team, bad beats, definitely. And I want to kind of go over another one, too. Let's go here. I will go scoreboard right here. And then one more bad beats I do want to talk, or not bad beats, one more hype player I want to bring up a little bit while this is loading is Melvin Gordon. He had a pretty big game against the Jets, but once again, he's not going to be playing the Jets every week. And freaking Melvin Gordon is going to lose a lot of touches and carries to Philip Lindsay when he gets back. So this is probably the highest I'm not saying never, but I think that's probably the highest game he'll have this year. I'm not as confident as OBJ, but, we'll see what happens. So this one, too, I think I talked about this before a while. I had Cam Newton in quite a few leagues. If you notice in this league, too, I have Cam Newton right here. But I had a scramble and replace him with Teddy Bridgewater in this league, and then in this league I had to scramble and replace Cam Newton with Gardner Minshew. Both pretty good options, and they both did really good for me. So if you're looking right here at this game, who really destroyed me was George Kittle, yes, but also Robert Tonyan. He's probably not going to be having that type of game again. Once again, there's a chance he might, obviously it's football, but I highly, highly doubt it. And I had Calvin Ridley here too, and my goodness, if you would have said Calvin Ridley's going to get 0 points in week 4, I would have said, nope, I bet you $100. You're nuts. Dak Prescott's definitely been good, and he's just been getting a lot of garbage numbers, but it is what it is here. So that was kind of some bad beats I was talking about, and some hype players to stay away from. I did mention last week about the Jets defense. The Jets defense was doing really well. They got a pick six. They got 2 more interceptions, and I believe they had a fumble. They just gave up too many points though, like way too many points. If it wasn't for that last 50-yard run by Melvin Gordon, I would have been looking really good. They were scoring up until that point they were scoring like 15 points or so. And then once Melvin Gordon ripped off that run, I think it dropped it down to 8 or 9. But once again, like I mentioned before, target defenses that are going up against rookie quarterbacks or backup quarterbacks or something like that. So once again, if you're playing the Patriots again, I don't think Cam Newton's going to be playing. I would try and target whoever's playing the Patriots this week or the Redskins too. I think I just heard that Dwayne Haskins just got benched. So those are some good little pro tips for you right there. Where I was right, Joe Mixon definitely did good. Joe Burrow definitely did good. Justin Jefferson, he's probably, I don't want to say he's a must start every week, but he seems to be fitting into that role of Stephon Diggs pretty well. So I would consider, definitely adding him and possibly playing him. Where I was wrong, Zay Jones and Marcus Valdez-Scantling, they didn't have good games. And I noticed I put that in their deep sleepers. If you did have like nobody else to play and you were just kind of hoping for like a boom or bust type of guy, that was more so what I meant for them. But I mean, for Zay Jones, he was playing the Bills and that was his old team, so I figured maybe he might have a big game. Valdez-Scantling, they try to get him the ball a lot. If you watch the game, the announcers were even talking about wanting to get him the ball a lot, but Tanyan actually just took a lot of those touches and carries. So, I mean, it happens. It is what it is here. So now I kind of want to go on to some of the waiver wires right here, and we'll discuss a little bit of that for this team. Okay, so